this is Abhishek from GadgetStools.com, and today we are here at the Lenovo booth at Mobile World Congress 2014, and we have the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 10 HT Plus, which is the latest generation of the Yoga tablet, the earliest generation of the Yoga tablet which we have seen earlier, this device has also been launched in India, and we have done the review of this device before I actually left for this event. This is called the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 8, and again this device is pretty good, one of the best 8-inch tablet which I have seen till now. In terms of the overall design, it has followed a very different kind of a design, and the kind of section which we have over here, the flap which we have over here, it actually allows you to mount this device like this at different angles, and still you can watch the movie on this device as per your angle. You don't need an extra stand to actually mount it, or you actually don't need an extra stand to actually slant it. So you can actually slant it with the help of this, and you have this rod which actually holds the battery and the power and sleep key over there. So again, let's not talk about this one as of now, because the latest generation device in this series is the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 10, and in terms of the comparison, in terms of the size, you can compare both of these tablets like this, and this is how the comparison will look like. The Lenovo Yoga Tablet 10 HT Plus is definitely a bigger tablet and a bigger version of the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 8. I would say this one is much more portable to carry in day-to-day usage, but in terms of the weight, this tablet is also not very heavy in terms of the weight. That is, the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 10 is also pretty light in terms of the overall weight. So this is how the overall design look like. If we take a look over these devices from the side profile, as you can see the power and sleep key, the same kind of design. The front has the loudspeaker on both the tablets, as you can see. So front is similar, everything is similar, even the top side is also similar. When the camera is talking about, you have the camera over here on both of these tablets. At the back side, if we take a look, the back side remains the same. Here we have a bigger camera, here we have a little bit smaller camera, and then we have the flap on both of these, which is a metal flap. Again, gives you a very good finishing, and the build quality is decent. When we talk about the section over here for the memory card and the SD card, it is actually covered with a flap, as you can see, and this one is not covered with a flap. So again, that is the only difference. Apart from that, everything remains the same. You do have micro SD memory card slot and the SIM card slot on this one as well as on this one. So this is how the difference in between these two lies. When we talk about the backside, the backside is again made up of good quality of plastic with brushed metal finishing, which again makes both of these tablets pretty good in terms of the build quality as well as the form factor. So let's take a look over the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 10 HT Plus, which is the latest generation tablet out of these two. And here we have the Yoga Tablet 10 HT Plus. In terms of the overall look and feel, first of all, let me just take you to the device and show you the ports and connectivity. We have the volume rocker over here, which is a power in, which is actually a metal button, and you have the secondary microphone for noise cancellation and video chat. You have a headphone jack over here. You have this kind of a rod design with this flap which comes out. You have connectivity for the SIM card and the micro SD memory card over here, which can be accessed after removing this flap. Over here you have the camera, and the camera on this tablet is, so this is an 8 megapixel camera with autofocus, and there is no LED flash. Over here you have the power and sleep key, just like which we have seen on the Yoga tablet. You have the micro USB port for data syncing and charging over here, as you can see, which is covered by the security thing. And then we have the loudspeaker on both the sides on the front. Again, the loudspeaker placement is also pretty good, because the sound will not get blocked, and the overall sound quality is definitely good on this device. When we take a look over the UI is kind of the Lenovo UI which we have seen on the Yoga Tablet 8 as well. And again, one thing which is really good about this tablet is that you can actually slant it at different angles. You don't need to actually have a stand to have it on different angles. It can actually go at deep angles like this, and again you can actually slant it at such an angle for which you normally need a stand on other tablets, but on this one you don't need a stand. The flap actually is part of the tablet itself. So this is very good because it can be adjusted at different viewing angles. When we take a look over this tablet from the front side, you can adjust it. When we talk about the display is a 10-inch full high definition display, and again let me just tell you the display resolution. So it is a 10.1-inch display. The resolution is 1920 into 1200 pixels, and you get around 224 pixels per inch. And again, the display is pretty good. The viewing angles of the display are also pretty good. You can see the display from extreme angles without any issues. So it becomes a better display. The overall viewing angles are good. When we talk about the display technology, it is an IPS LCD display which we have on this device. It is a multi-touch display. 10-point multi-touch is supported. You do have ambient light sensor on this device over here. so that whenever you are actually using it for the voice call, it will actually turn off the display. When we talk about the front camera over here is a 1.6 megapixel fixed focus camera. The chipset which we have on this device is from Qualcomm. It is Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 MSM 82. So it is Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 chipset MSM 8228. This is the chipset model. When we talk about the processor, you have 1.6 GHz quad-core processor on this device, and this device is definitely good in terms of the overall specifications, and the performance of the device is also good. It has 2 GB of RAM and 32 GB of internal storage. The battery capacity of this device is around 9000 mAh, which is definitely good, and the battery is actually inside this rod. So the battery is actually put into the tablet at the nice place so that the tablet again remains slim. So the thickness of the tablet is also pretty slim, and it is approximately and it is approximately 7.9 millimeter over here, or you can say 7.09, not 7.9. 7.09 is the thickness of the tablet, because the tablet battery is actually not over here, but it is actually inside this rod. So which is definitely a great design, and Lenovo has actually won a award as well over here at Mobile World Congress for this decent design, for this great design. And they have also won some other awards, like 4 awards over Mobile World Congress from different other publications. The overall form factor of the tablet is pretty good. You can easily hold this device in one hand. It is not very heavy, but again, the lightweight tablet out of these, the Yoga tablet, is the 8-inch one. The 8-inch one is always a lighter tablet than this one, especially very good for day-to-day usage and one-handed usage as well. Whereas this one, this tablet is slightly bigger. It may be used for business and home entertainment purpose, but again, this one will give you a larger display, a better entertainment experience as well. So let's talk about the software as of now. This is how the software look like, and the software UI is kind of custom UI which is running on top of Android, and it is very much flappy, I would say. There is no lag which I can notice in this particular UI. Let's take a look over the notification center, and let's go into the notification center to find out. You have all the toggles over here, and let's take a look over the notification center at what version of Android this device is actually running. So when we talk about the version of Android, the version of Android which is running on this device is Android 4.3. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but I can show you. It is Android 4.3 which is running on this device. When we talk about the storage capacity, the storage capacity is over here, and out of 32 GB of storage, you have around 26.68 GB available, out of which around 25.58 GB is available to the user, and you can use this storage for installing applications, storing picture, videos and other data. You also have the option of installing you do not have the option of installing the apps on the micro SD memory card, but this device supports OTG as well. Just like the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 8, this device also supports OTG, so you can connect a flash drive with this tablet so that you can watch movies and other files and other entertainment content on the go. You do have micro SD card supported on this device, but you won't be able to install applications on the micro SD memory card. When we talk about the RAM, this device has 2 GB of RAM, and let me just show you the current scenario. So as of now, if we take a look over the current scenario, the total amount of RAM which is being used on this device is 875 MB of RAM which is used, whereas we have around 1 GB of RAM which is free. And the device is fairly responsive, and the RAM is also quite good in terms of the free RAM which we can see on this device. So let's take a look over the other things on the device. As far as display is concerned, on the display we do have support for automatic brightness as well, and you also have Yoga Smart Rotation which you can enable and disable. So automatic brightness is supported. You do have proximity and ambient light sensor. You also have the option of creating a portable Wi-Fi hotspot on this device. VPN is also supported, although there is no NFC support on this device as of now. But you do have the option of creating a portable Wi-Fi hotspot, and you also have the option of doing a USB tethering with a PC, so that you can use the internet on this device on a PC by just connecting this device with the help of USB. When we talk about the GPS, you do have location access, so you can use this device for GPS navigation as well, which is definitely a good thing. And these are all the applications which will come pre-installed. You have some Google application coming pre-installed, Evernote comes pre-installed, you have Skype application coming pre-installed, you have YouTube application as well. So there are additional applications apart from these as well. You also have Secure It HT, which is a kind of antivirus, Sync It HT, which is kind of a cloud storage application where you can actually store all the pictures and files from this device. When we talk about the phone dialer, let me just show you the phone dialer as well on this device. So we do have calling support as well, I guess, but I'm not too sure about it. Okay, looks like we do not have calling support on this device, and let me just show you the messaging application first of all. So once we go into the messaging application, this is how the messaging UI will look like. The messaging UI is again not stock Android, and the keyboard keys are pretty big. You do have the option of typing with the continuous input, so continuous input is supported on this device as far as messaging is concerned. When we take a look over the camera, let me just show you the camera interface as well on this device, so that you can get an idea about the quality of photos which you will get from the camera. So let me just launch the camera, and the camera on this device is an 8 megapixel camera at the back, as you can see. And let me just take a photo with this camera so that you can get an idea about the overall quality of the photo which you will get from the camera. So this is how the view looks like from the camera, and we have the Lenovo Vibe Z with us. So let me just take a photo of the Lenovo Vibe Z from this camera which we have on the tablet, and let's find out how the overall quality. You do have autofocus and tap to focus is also supported within the camera UI. So we have just taken a photo, and the camera shutter speed seems to be pretty good. And as far as the image quality is concerned, the image quality is also pretty good. You can see good amount of details within this image. The amount of light which I can see in this object falling on this object is also pretty nicely rendered. The object is clear, the amount of details is good, and the colors are also pretty okay. Again, it is not the actual scenario which we see over here, but the kind of image which I have got over here is slightly oversaturated in terms of the overall colors, I would say, but still the quality of the details which I can see within this camera UI is good. When we talk about the touch capacitive buttons, the touch capacitive buttons are part of the display, so they will take some part of the screen resolution, and definitely that will not be a very good thing to have on this device, especially for watching entertainment content. These touch capacitive buttons which actually reduce some of the resolution of the display, so you will not be able to enjoy the full screen experience on this device. But there are options to actually hide this, and you can actually hide these touch capacitive buttons as well. So in all, this tablet looks like a decent tablet in terms of the overall hardware specification. The kind of value for money it will have, that will depend on what pricing this device will come to Indian market. When we talk about the storage is pretty good. The design is good. The design of the Yoga tablet, which is inherited from the Yoga 8, is also pretty good. Although the Yoga 10 tablet definitely feels much larger to hold in one hand, and it is also heavier in comparison, slightly more heavier in comparison as compared to the Yoga 8 tablet. Again, if you want a portable tablet, you can always go for the Yoga 8 tablet, whereas if you want an entertainment tablet in which you want to have bigger display and better entertainment experience, you can always go for the Yoga tablet 10 HT Plus. This looks like a decent device. Do let us know if you have any specific questions for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.